Hi, and welcome to the Linux course. My name is Khurram, and I'll be your instructor throughout this learning journey. I've been working and studying IT for the past 15 years, and I've been an instructor for the past 2, specializing my study and focus in Linux. This course, the Linux course, is a course made to bolster your skills when it comes to Linux as a power user or even a systems admin. This course is offered through NetSoft IT Academy. NetSoft IT Academy is an online learning platform that was designed to provide individuals like you with in-depth industry knowledge and skills that will bolster your employability in IT. NetSoft IT Academy offers a comprehensive collection of video-based training based on subjects like system administration, cloud computing, cybersecurity, networking, artificial intelligence, and more. Welcome. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce you to a list of prerequisites that I recommend for taking this course. The first prerequisite is very basic computer skills. You're not expected to be an expert, but at least enough so that you can download, create files, and follow some basic instructions to get going on a computer. You also need some familiarity with the command line. Linux is mostly command line interface that we are teaching in this course, so being familiar or being comfortable with typing out commands in order to do a task is extremely beneficial for you as a learner. And of course, the third is access to a Linux environment, whether that is through creating a Linux virtual machine or having some other access to a Linux-based system. You do need that hands-on practice in order to learn and understand more about Linux. The objectives for this course include learning essential Linux commands for everyday use, utilizing the command line for common tasks, and maintaining the Linux operating system. In this first episode, we're going to introduce you to Linux. So even if you're a complete beginner, well, this episode is for you. Well, we begin with the question, what is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system. An operating system is what manages the hardware resources on a computer for various computing tasks. The Linux operating system, it's free to use, free to modify, and free to distribute. It's distributed with the source code that allows for this customization for different versions of Linux to exist. That differs from the proprietary operating system like Microsoft Windows. There is no alternate Microsoft Windows. You just have Windows 10 on computer A and Windows 10 on computer B. However, with Linux, you can have many different types of Linux distributions. It's popular for its flexibility and its wide application range. Different Linux distributions exist. Examples include Ubuntu, Fedora, and Red Hat. Linux powers many different platforms and devices, including servers, desktops, mobile devices, laptops, and more. Android, which is a very popular mobile operating system, it's based on Linux and dominates the mobile marketplace. Linux offers support for a variety of hardware platforms. Linux powers many different hardware devices. And why? Because it is actually highly customizable. It makes it easy to integrate into different computing environments. The modern distributions of Linux also offer a easy-to-use graphical interface. So even if you're a beginner-level user and you're not a power user, you can still make your way around and have a free operating system without having to pay for anything except for the hardware that is running that system. So now that you have an introduction to Linux, let's proceed with the rest of the course where we teach you some of the common tasks and how you can use Linux for everyday computing. This has been your very first episode. I want to thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Thank you.